Hogan's final words, the quiet legacy of a wrestling icon. For decades, Hulk Hogan stood in the spotlight as the face of professional wrestling. With his signature red and yellow, the unmistakable mustache, and booming declarations of, "What you gonna do, brother?" he became more than a performer. He was a symbol of strength, courage, and perseverance. But when the lights dimmed and the curtain slowly fell on his remarkable life, it wasn't the roar of an arena that surrounded him. It was the soft, intimate goodbyes exchanged with the people closest to his heart. One of the most meaningful of those moments was with Jimmy Hart, Hogan's longtime manager, friend, and confidant. Their partnership began in the golden age of wrestling and endured for more than 40 years. They weren't just co-workers, they were like brothers. Through career highs and personal challenges, Jimmy stood by Hogan's side. Their last conversation took place just 2 weeks before Hogan's passing. It wasn't dramatic or ceremonial. It was two old friends catching up, one final time. And yet Hogan knew what he was saying when he ended the call with a phrase that struck deep. "Remember, keep on dancing." To the casual ear, it might have sounded lighthearted. But for Jimmy Hart, those 4 words captured everything Hogan stood for: movement, joy, resilience, and the showmanship of life. Even in his final days, Hogan didn't want anyone to dwell on his decline. He wanted them to keep moving forward, to dance, to smile, to live. The final exchange with his daughter, Brooke Hogan, was more layered, more emotional. Their relationship had been strained in recent years, marked by distance and silence. Yet, as time grew short, Brooke reached out. She told him the one thing she needed him to hear: "I love you." She also urged him to take care of himself, to slow down and prioritize his health. Hogan's response was brief and soft, what Brooke later described as a vague apology. It wasn't a grand reconciliation, but it was a moment of honesty. In that brief phone call, there was love, pain, and the haunting sense that there might not be another chance. Though closure eluded them, Brooke has expressed peace in knowing she spoke from her heart. And perhaps in his quiet apology, Hogan spoke from his. In the end, Hulk Hogan's final words weren't shouted into a microphone or delivered in a scripted promo. They were human, heartfelt, and real. To Jimmy, he left a message of hope. To Brooke, a glimpse of remorse. And to the world, a reminder that behind the legend was a man who, even at the end, wanted to lift others up. He didn't just say goodbye. He left a feeling, and that feeling, like Hulkamania itself, will live on forever.